Love him or hate him, Justin Bieber is one of the most recognizable names on planet Earth, and with that type of success comes more money than most could ever imagine. Justin owns a fleet of cars, bikes, and vans, enough to fill up a parking lot, valued at over $2 million. He's lived in some of Hollywood's most lavish mansions. Currently, his LA lake house cost him $80,000 a month in rent. But that's nothing compared to the Hawaii pad he rents for $10,000 a night, or his North London crib which cost $135,000 a month. With these kinds of prices, the kid should be allowed to throw eggs at whatever the hell he wants. He also splurged on some ridiculous purchases, including a pet monkey and tickets to outer space. And of course he spent a few bucks on tattoos and tattoo removal. Never get ink of a girlfriend, kids. Learn from the Beeps' mistakes.
This is my ex-girlfriend, so I kind of try to cover her face up with some shading.
According to MoneyNation.com, Justin Bieber's net worth is estimated to be $241 million at the time of this recording. It's been 10 years since Justin Bieber was first discovered on YouTube, and today the star is pulling in $32,000 every hour. That's right, Justin will take home more money during a power nap than most kids his age can earn in a year. So the question is, how did he do it, and where is all this money coming from? I'm going to walk you through his financial come up and what he spends his cash on here for you on The Rich Life. My name is Michael McCredden and I got a question for you guys. Which of Justin's 50 plus tattoos did he get first? Sound off, you know where? The answer will be at the end of this video. Now let's roll that intro.
If I share with you my story, would you share your valor with me?
He grew up with his mother and her grandparents in a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom bungalow at 288 Willow Street. His single mother Patty, who had him when she was just 18, gave Justin a drum kit for his 2nd birthday. His visiting father taught Justin how to play the guitar. Patty began putting her charismatic boy on camera and uploading videos to YouTube, hoping one day his talents would be discovered, which happened almost overnight.
He's been putting up videos on YouTube, and he is now the #1 most subscribed to musician in Canada on YouTube.
By the age of 12, he had a blossoming YouTube channel with fans from all over the world. Scooter Braun discovered Justin's talents while cruising the web at 2 a.m. which is kind of weird. Nonetheless, he convinced Patty to fly with her son out to Atlanta. For some time, there was a bidding war between Usher and Justin Timberlake to manage the young Canadian talent. Usher won that dance-off, and by 2009, the money was rolling in. At 16, Justin picked up his first car, a black-on-black Range Rover, which he still drives to this day, at an estimated cost anywhere from $65,000 to $125,000.
I got myself a Range Rover for my 16th birthday, so I've been driving that.
Now this was a ride he could easily afford. Following the release of his single One Time and the album My World, with songs like One Less Lonely Girl, the kid had pulled in over $26 million. This was just the beginning. Justin dropped his debut album My World 2.0 in 2010 with the hit Baby, and a world tour which upped his take home to $41 million. The next year, $53 million, in 2012, $138 million, in 2013, $153 million, 2014, $168, 2015, $186, and in 2016, $245 million. Where was all this money coming from? Well, the biggest chunk of his cash came from concerts. His 2010 My World Tour brought in $53.4 million, his Believe Tour in 2012, $210 million, and his Purpose Tour another $80 million. Wow, things really took a dip on his latest tour. YouTube views were Justin's 2nd biggest source of earning. His original YouTube channel under the name Kid Raul has clocked in $500 million views, so there's easily $1 million. But there's his Vivo account with almost 30 million subscribers. This channel has clocked in 14 billion views, which is as much as $30 million, with some estimates stating that he's earned as much as $80 million off YouTube alone. Yeah, the kid be getting them premium ads for sure. Album and single sales are his lowest numbers in terms of revenue, with him earning $20 million or so, and then there's his merchandise. I mean, you can buy Justin Bieber posters, backpacks, t-shirts, and even Justin Bieber toilet paper. I guess that's for the people who like to shit on him. Literally. On top of all this, there are the lucrative endorsement deals, including Proactive and Calvin Klein, which have earned him an estimated $80 million.
My comments.
Not a bad extra source of revenue, but remember, Scooter Braun and Usher, they ain't working for free. Plus they're the lawyers, accountants, and the rest of his staff. business expenses. By the time Justin pays all his taxes to the Canadian government, thank you Justin, he's left with about half of his overall $500 million. So what does he spend it on?
It's expensive, you know what I mean? It's like the sounds that are used are not cheap. They're very expensive sounding sounds.
Justin is a huge fan of cars. I've counted at least 15 of them. There is the Ferrari 458 Italia worth a whopping $220,000. He's got 2 Lamborghinis worth a combined $600K, a 997 Porsche Turbo, a matte black Ferrari F430, his silver Fisker Karma worth $110K. Then there's his Cadillac STS-V, which he had pimped out to look like his very own Batmobile.
This thing is crazy. Like, the matte black is perfectly made. There's nothing wrong with this car. The lights, the inside, the all black interior, I feel like I'm in the Batmobile.
To go with that, the kids also got a Bat bike, an MV Agusta, an Audi R8 in leopard print, one of only 499 LaFerraris ever built, a Ducati 848 Evo, a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, a Camagna T-Rex 14R, and an all blacked out smart car to keep things practical. I'm sure there's more, but we're already looking at least $2 million in cars. Justin has teased his fans in the past that he's picked up a G4 private jet worth $60 million as an Xmas gift to himself, but he rents rather than owns, with flights costing him as much as $15,000 a trip. Justin picked up his first 9,214 square foot mansion at 18 with a price tag of $6.5 million in a gated Calabasas, California community. Sitting on 1.8 acres, the house had 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and a 6-car garage. It was here his hard partying ways clashed with the family-friendly neighbors, with some of them claiming they were under distress from his egg-throwing ways. So he sold the house in 2014 to Khloe Kardashian for $7.2 million.
Not bad, huh? For some immigrants.
Moving from there, he rented 2 condos in Beverly Hills at 432 Oakhurst for $27,000 a month, but continued to anger neighbors with his heavy partying and hotboxing. He then moved on to a Beverly Hills mansion that cost him $60,000 per month in rent. Later he downgraded to another mansion in the same area, which only cost him $35K. How practical. The kid's finally learning how to save some money, but then he decided to take an extended stay at the Montage Hotel in Beverly Hills, which doesn't look like it's cheap, before finally settling down in his current LA lake house.
There's so much room to do activities.
Yeah.
It's not all about Justin though. He bought his dad and his family an $850,000 house back home in Stratford, and when he travels overseas he likes to camp out in style. He's rented this pad in Hawaii for $10,000 a night and a 15-bedroom house in North London, spending $135,000 a month. This kid certainly knows how to spend all that money he's earning. Take a scroll through his Instagram to see the designer and custom clothing he wears, which don't come cheap. His pet monkey from 2013 cost him only $2,500, but when German Customs took Mali as property, well, they demanded $8,000 for handling to place the monkey in a zoo. Now that's all chicken scratch for Justin because he was able to splurge $500,000 for 2 tickets to space with Virgin Galactic. Now don't get too excited that you might be able to be his guest. The extra ticket is for Scooter Braun. Justin Bieber is absolutely killing it. He's worth the same amount as LeBron James and Miley Cyrus, but there are others who still make him look like he's working with chump change. Taylor Swift's fortune is 27% greater, and he's worth only half of what Beyonce has banked. But there is the upside. He is worth 4 times more than Selena Gomez, so at least there's that. As for my question off the top, well, the first tattoo Justin Bieber ever got was a seagull on his hip. It's some sort of family tradition passed down by his dad, who's one lucky son of a gun. Wouldn't you agree? He truly is the biggest winner in all of this, I'd have to say. Alright guys, let me know who you want to hear about next on The Rich Life. This is episode 2, season 1. My name is Michael McCrudden. We're going to pump out 10 or 15 of these videos and then take a break. So better get your requests in ASAP. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter. My name is Michael McCrudden. See you guys in the next video. Boom! Justin, if you're watching this, help a brother out. I'm dying.